Klay, how are you this morning?
What's up, Dan? I'm doing well, and I just saw you pump in about 10 jumpers in a row, man. I don't know what's going on.
What did you think?
Form was exquisite, and
I like it.
you might have had something I had the other night.
We were in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that feeling.
I do.
Best feeling in the world.
You know, sometimes it's scary when I get in the zone, and because I feel bad for the defender. You've been there before, right? You just say, I feel bad for who's ever checking me. I'm going to embarrass you.
Yeah, but, everyone's due to get humbled at some point, so.
I'll let you know when it happens to me.
All right.
Okay. You shooting your best, are you better than Steph Curry? If you're at your absolute best, shooting contest, do you take him down?
Man, he's we do shoot together a lot too, and man, he honestly I always tell people whoever had the better night's sleep's usually gonna win. And there's times where he beats me on it 4 or 5 days in a row. There's times where I beat him a few days in a row, and I've never seen someone shoot off the dribble like Steph, but catch and shoot with Steph, I'm right there with him.
What do you do better? Oh, I was going to ask you what you do better. So you said catch and shoot, you're better. Off the dribble, he's better than you.
I say I can't say I'm better than him in any part of the shooting, but I say we're even catch and shoot, but off the dribble, I don't have the creativity handled like him. I can't handle the ball, but just not on his level. And his ability to handle it and pick up and shoot is something we've never seen before. So I can't compare to that facet of his game.
When did you know that you had this ability to be a great shooter?
Probably around 4th grade. My dad would tell me. My dad told me, that I had a special ability to shoot, and I could knock down college threes with ease back then.
Wow.
And I just, I was fortunate to have a hoop in my backyard growing up, and I'd be out there for hours. And, I grew up in Portland, and it rained a lot out there, and it never fazed me to play in the rain. I love to shoot.
So 4th grade, you're knocking down threes.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen those Steph videos. Were you doing what Steph was doing to those kids back in grade school?
Yeah, I was doing it, but he was doing it to Seth. I saw videos of him doing it to Seth Curry, and my big brother Michael was doing that to me. So that's how
okay.
I think I developed so early. I was lucky to have a big brother, and he beat up on me until I was all the way in high school when I could finally compete with him.
How's the ankle, by the way?
It's good. It's getting better. It's still throbbing a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was 2 nights ago.
How do you get it? Is this just rest?
Just rest and treatment, and try to stay off my feet. Like, it was killing me not to shoot yesterday in practice. I took a lot of willpower not to get out there and put jumpers up. They forbid me from the court, so that was something I wasn't used to.
What do you do on your day off? How much fun are you allowed to have?
Well, I'm in Boston, so I had to go get some seafood. And I didn't do much yesterday because my bum ankle, but, I actually heard, my little brother might be in a trade, so I was on Google all day, refreshing, searching Klay Thompson, and luckily for enough, the White Sox hung on to him.
Oh. Well, that's got to be a little, that's kind of strange that here it is off season and you're worried about your brother, where he's going to end up. What did you talk to him yesterday?
I talked to him, and the funny thing is, the rumors were about the Oakland A's and the White Sox for Brett Lowry, and he told me if he had to go anywhere, he did not want to get traded, but the Bay would be, his second choice, and
that'd be great.
I told him I got a room for him, and we could live together and just be like old times. So I was kind of hoping for it, but at the same time, I don't want to leave such a good situation in Chicago.
How was it? Did you play baseball growing up?
I did. I played all the way until high school.
Any good?
I was pretty good. I wasn't on Trace's level. I couldn't hit the long ball like him, but, I did everything else. I was a good utility guy. I could pitch. I could field. I could be in the outfield. So I was really versatile. I wasn't as good as my little brother, though.
He's Klay Thompson, Golden State Warriors guard, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. How surprised are you that you're playing well, that you're in this position?
No, I'm shocked. We are 23-0. It is pretty surreal, but at the same time, I knew we were going to be great. We were set up for it just with how young our core is and how many great veteran guys we got. So, and I've never been on the team this deep. Like the other night in Brooklyn, our starters, we weren't playing that well, and our second unit comes in there and they end up winning us the game by 15. So it's a real special group as far as just our depth and our chemistry, and it's nothing I've ever been on before. And even my mom realizes it. She told me we have such a special thing going, and she doesn't even like to talk basketball with me. And when she says something, that's why I know it could be special.
What does the streak change the way you play? I'm talking about team.
Yeah, but honestly, we haven't even thought about it. It's pretty amazing. The last time we said something about it was when we got that 16th win, and Coach Walton acknowledged it. He said, "Look, we got 13 in a row. We might as well get 16 and make a record and make a statement here." And ever since then, we kind of just been in this zone where we don't even talk about it. We just do our own thing, and it's been working.
Anybody brought up 73, that number?
Oof. Not yet. I remember the one guy who brought up 70 was, Draymond, because Coach Kerr said beginning of the season, he's like, this is how, shoot for 60 wins. And Draymond was like, forget that. We're going for 70. And Coach Kerr was kind of startled. He's like, okay, 70 it is. And we love that confidence in Draymond. It spills over to everybody.
He's funny. He's a character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's never a dull moment with Draymond. That's why you got to love him.
Do you guys have any tension?
Not really, man. You see how much fun we have out there on the court, so I think it's
because Kobe talked about this, that sometimes you need that team friction, like there's something going on in there, and you guys seem like you just get along.
Yeah. We do butt heads occasionally in practice. Someone will have a bad day. We'll get on them. But you never see it in the game. You never see it on TV. But it is like when you're with each other as much as we are, it is like a family. So there are going to be times when we do butt heads and rub each other the wrong way.
Last time you talked to Coach Kerr?
Man, since I haven't talked to him since we left Oakland, so probably a week and a half ago.
Is he coming back?
He'll come back. I'm pretty positive he will. Whether it's post All-Star break, pre-All-Star break, I'm not sure. We just want him to take his time and get healthy because we need, we're not the same team without him, and we're going to need him. But obviously, Luke's been doing a phenomenal job, and he's just such a good extension of Steve.
Who have you seen that's surprised you, player-wise, this year?
Ooh, that's a good question. I want to say surprised me, but taking their game to the next level is Kawhi Leonard. Just, I knew he was one of the better two-way players in the game, but just the efficiency he's playing with right now, and I think he realizes he is now that it's his time to be that guy on the Spurs, and it's scary what he can do. And, he's a really hard worker. I've known him for a long time, and he deserves it because he does put his work in every offseason. Do
you have celebrities that come to the game?
In Oakland? Oh, yeah, we have a few. We got our Oakland natives in E40, and, Dave Chappelle actually came to a few games last year. Everyone got hyped off that. But we got some ever since, a few years ago when we started winning, we got a lot more people coming.
What about on the road? Have you had some people come out that might surprise us?
Yeah, Drake was there the other night. I know him and Steph are boys. Go to New York. Saw Ethan Hawke on the sideline. I loved him in training day.
Do you say anything to Ethan Hawke about training day?
Oh, man, I wanted to, but I didn't get the chance. If I do say something, I'll just be like, yo, man, love your work. Respect a lot. So say something like that. I know it goes a long way when they hear it from us, too.
So Ethan Hawke, Drake's always – can Drake play?
I have never seen him play, but, he loves basketball, so I got to respect that.
Okay, so if I have Bieber against Drake, who you got?
Taking Drake. He's got, he'll big body Bieber. Bieber's only, 5'9", 5'10". Drake's bigger, and I'm sure he won't let Bieber beat him.
Yeah, but Bieber's got a good handle, though.
He does, and his jumper's not that bad either. He's got a nice lefty jumper, too.
Yeah, it's smooth. I'd say, yeah, it's respectable. Let's put it that way. I'm going to pencil you in for 27 against the Celtics tomorrow night.
All right, man. I'm going to try and hold you up to that.
You're all right with that?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. I'll take a commercial break. Thanks for joining us. I'll put on a shooting display during the commercial break if you want to witness that. That might inspire you since you didn't get to shoot yesterday.
Yeah, I'm tuning in, man. I got you.
All right. Tell your dad I said hello.
All right, I will. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Klay.
you having me.
That's Klay Thompson, Warriors guard. I like that little scouting report. He tuned in earlier. I put on a shooting display. He can relate.